7 acres, 3-car garage, large deck, and heated workshop. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Your weather forecast 24/7 on WJFW.com.
We're doing everything we can to avoid a shutdown, and we should put something on the floor.
Right now on Newswatch 12 today, lawmakers in Washington are looking to avoid a government shutdown in hopes Republican leaders will follow. We'll tell you more. Plus,
this morning we're waking up to another round of clear skies. How long will these conditions last? I'll tell you in just a few minutes.
And we'll tell you why Governor Tony Evers is unlikely to approve a new political line in Wisconsin. It's Wednesday, September 29th.
Your local news and weather from where you live. Newswatch 12 today starts now.
Good morning, and thank you for starting your day with us. I'm Sierra Whaley here with Megan Mamlock, and good morning to you, Megan.
Good morning. Yesterday was beautiful, so much so that I think I got a little bit of a burn from sitting outside yesterday.
You did? Wow.
A little bit,
well,
yeah.
You know, that still can happen, even if it is slightly cooler. So I know we were talking even about that, I think, a couple of days ago about, you know, keeping the sunblock out. But yeah, that's nice. I'm glad that you got to enjoy out there. And today's actually going to get a little warmer, but we do have something to look out for this morning. So for more on what to expect, let's head over to the Weather Center with Andy Kiefer filling in for Devin Biggs. And good morning to you, Andy. You said that we had a little bit of fog to look out for.
That's right, Sierra. Good morning to you and good morning, Megan. Happy Wednesday morning. We are waking up this morning to, yes, warmer temperatures that will be expanded throughout the day with some of us hitting the 80s. But before we get there, there is a little bit of fog at the surface to be aware of this morning. Not as much as yesterday, but you can still see some pockets up towards the UP border that are experiencing a little bit of fog, that decreased visibility, seeing anywhere between 2 to 3 out of 10 miles an hour, 10 miles of visibility ahead. So watch out for that early this morning. Have those low beams ready to go. Otherwise, today is going to be filled with sunshine all day, so the sunglasses will be your best friend throughout the day today if you are spending any time outdoors, and some sunscreen. High temperatures getting to those low 70s today to even some upper 70s by later parts of the afternoon. I think there will be a chance for some areas to touch 80 degrees. And then getting into Thursday, we'll be warm yet again, cooling off a little bit as we head towards the weekend, along with rain chances developing. I'll have more on that in your full forecast in just a bit. Sierra, Megan.
Thanks, Andy. Well, we now know 3 people were on board a small plane that crashed east of Eagle River on Tuesday. Law enforcement were notified of a prop plane having trouble around 9:50 Tuesday morning. Crews were able to locate it around 11 o'clock, and here's footage at the trailhead near the crash site. It's near Butternut Lake, just south of Route 70, about 10 to 12 miles east of Eagle River, and eyewitnesses told Newswatch 12 the plane landed in a swamp before it shattered. There's no word on what led to the crash or the conditions of the passengers or pilots, and the FAA is still investigating.
Last week, Wisconsin had the biggest percentage increase of COVID-19 cases in the country, but this week we appear to be making progress. On Tuesday, the State Department of Health Services reports just over 3,000 new cases, but our daily average for the last week is dropping down to about 2,500 new cases per day. Daily death numbers had been holding steady through on Tuesday, and were up on Tuesday. DHS reports 34 new deaths on Tuesday from COVID-19, and the most since February. We're now averaging about 17 per day over the last week.
Wisconsin DHS leaders say they stand before the FDA and CDC recommendations involving COVID-19 booster shots. Right now, people over the age of 65 or who live in long-term care facilities or have underlying health conditions can receive a booster of the Pfizer vaccine 6 months after their second shot. Again, so far, this is only for people who receive the Pfizer vaccine. Moderna and Johnson & Johnson are working on getting their booster approved very soon.
The battle over Wisconsin's political lines continues to heat up. Tuesday, Governor Evers said it's unlikely he will sign into law any maps drawn by the Republican-controlled legislature and that are based on the current ones, which GOP lawmakers say is their intention. The legislature is scheduled to approve guidelines for drawing new political boundary lines that require making the new maps adhere to as closely as possible to the ones drawn a decade ago. Those Republican-drawn maps were enacted in 2011. Many Democrats believe they give Republicans a disproportionate amount of seats relative to the statewide vote totals. The legislature is preparing to vote on new maps this year as part of a once-a-decade job for redistricting.
Governor Evers has proposed a nearly $25 million package of bills targeting the state's agriculture industry and rural communities. Evers announced the plans at the World Dairy Expo. The centerpiece is a proposal that would create $20 million in grants to help Wisconsin food banks and pantries buy food from local farmers. Another bill makes $2.6 million in tuition grants available for students enrolled in a meat processing educational or training program at a college, university, or technical college. The bills would have to be approved by the Republican-controlled legislature to become law.
The Wisconsin State Assembly passed a bill Tuesday that would prohibit Wisconsin public schools from teaching critical race theory. The measure, approved on a party line vote, would also have to pass the state Senate before it would head to Governor Tony Evers, where it will most likely be vetoed. The bill has no Democratic co-sponsors, and they don't have the votes to stop it in the legislature.
After the Democratic National Convention went virtual in 2020, Milwaukee is trying again to host either the Democratic Convention or Republican Convention in 2024. On Monday, Mayor Tom Barrett announced on Twitter that he formally put in his request to host the 2024 Democratic National Convention. Mayor Barrett has also begun the process to host the Republican National Convention. There will be an approximate $200 million impact that comes with hosting a convention from either side, and more than 20 other cities have also requested to host the DNC in 2024.
Today in D.C., there will be a shutdown showdown. Lawmakers continue to battle it out over the best way to prevent a government shutdown, with funding set to expire at the end of day tomorrow. Brooke Conway has the look at what's in the works and how a shutdown could affect the average American.
12:01 a.m. Friday, the federal government is set to run out of funding, risking a shutdown. Senate leaders are trying to expedite the consideration of a bill to keep that from happening. A source who attended a Democratic caucus meeting says a vote could happen as soon as today. The bill would fund the government through December 3rd and include emergency disaster relief funding along with billions for Afghan refugee resettlement, according to a copy of the bill obtained by CNN.
We're doing everything we can to avoid a shutdown, and we should put something on the floor. We hope our Republican friends will join with us in that.
So far, Democrats and Republicans have been split on the best way to proceed. Monday, Senate Republicans blocked a Democratic effort to fund the government and suspend the debt limit, which could mean the country wouldn't be able to pay its bills come mid-October.
We will not provide Republican votes for raising the debt limit.
So Democrats are pivoting. This latest bill does not include anything about the debt limit. But if lawmakers can't pass this bill or something else to prevent shutdown, there are a number of ways the average American could feel it. All federal agencies would be impacted. Federal business loan and home loan applications could be delayed. Soldiers and civilians who support defense work wouldn't get paid. Neither would more than 50,000 TSA workers. Visitor services at national parks would stop, and all Smithsonian museums would close. The countdown is on. I'm Britt Conway reporting.
All right, well, coming up in international news, North Korea fired a short-range missile into the sea, prompting concern.
Plus, the Japanese government plans to lift their COVID-19 state of emergency. We'll have those stories and more news from around the world when we come back.
The new LDF Country Market in Lac du Flambeau offers families the freshest meats, produce, bakery, and groceries. Take a closer look and you'll find a smoke shop, beer cave, deli, and liquor all under one roof, with convenient fueling stations just outside. Add Native American arts and crafts and you'll enjoy a unique, spacious shopping experience found nowhere else. Shop the new LDF Country Market today. Get what you need so you can get back to what you enjoy.
How many times have you searched the same thing? What to make for dinner, kid-friendly meals, easy party food. Stop searching and look no further than the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, with new recipes every day on Newswatch 12 Today and Newswatch 12 at 6. The Test Kitchen has you covered for every meal, snack, and craving. Now, how many ways can you say,
"Ooh, it's so good"?
Mr. Food Test Kitchen, brought to you by Creative Kitchen and Bath Studio and Golden Carrot Jewelers. At WJFW, our Newswatch 12 news team works around the clock to bring you the news that matters most of all to the North Woods. Our team is committed to the community and ensuring that you are as informed as possible. The Newswatch 12 team works hard to deliver the most important stories from around the globe, local and national sports updates, and weather reports. We are NBC Newswatch 12, news from where you live.
Did you know that someone turns 50 every 7 seconds? So we're over 50. Let's have a little fun.
Join us for Boomer Expo, presented by Ho Chunk Gaming Wittenberg, Saturday, October 2nd at the Central Wisconsin Convention and Expo Center in Rothschild from 9 to 3 p.m.
Explore products and services in the areas of health, wellness, travel, finance, and more, with giveaways, screenings, and seminars.
Visit wasaboomers.com to reserve your booth or for more information.
Free admission, everyone's welcome. Boomer Expo is brought to you by Sunrise Broadcasting and these fine sponsors.
Welcome back. It is the last hump day of the month of September, and we're going to be having a great day for ending out the month of September all around for the next couple of days, actually. But starting with today, we have another day of clear blue skies all across the region, thanks to an area of surface high pressure that's now a little further off to the east than it was yesterday. A very strong presence of high pressure that has been bringing in a south-southeast breeze to the region, holding off any clouds and keeping things just really nice and tranquil here in the Badger State. So that's going to be continuing today and into tomorrow along with that light breeze. So it's going to be another great day in the end of the month of September. And it's going to be above average too as far as temperatures go. So our average high in Rhinelander is 63 today. Temperatures dropping quickly as we get into October, but we're holding up those temperatures for today, getting to those upper 70s, low 80s. I think it will be a struggle to hit that record high of 81 here in Rhinelander. We will be close, but I don't think we're going to break it today, but it will be still an above average day, expecting those high temperatures to land in the upper 70s. And then we're not stopping there. Tomorrow too, another above average day with 76 for a high. Friday will still be keeping up with those mid 70s, 74. And then as we get into the weekend, more of those seasonable temperatures redeveloping through the area, getting to more of those lower 60s by the parts of early next week. Now, I do want to point out too, we are going to be having mostly a dry stretch here for the next couple of days, but that little bit of a muggy feel is going to redevelop. So I'm thinking by Friday into Saturday, while we will have above average temperatures, it'll feel like a mild sort of July day with a little bit of that rise in dew points as we have our next rain chance on the way. And that's going to be anywhere from Friday into Saturday. Rain chances developing Friday into the afternoon. Those will be minimal rain chances. More into Saturday, we'll be seeing that greater chance for rain. And during the system moving on through too, there could be a rumble of thunder, but we're not talking about any severe weather. Nothing ruining even your outdoor plans for the weekend, but definitely a weekend to be weather aware, as there will be kind of those hit or miss showers all the way through Saturday night and possibly lingering into early parts of Sunday morning. So I would leave you with this, looking at the fall colors coming on up. We do have lots of that turning in the North Woods, looking really awesome out there. And I do want you to get outside and enjoy those before we start to see more of those leaves falling on down. It doesn't take a lot of wind to knock down those already turned and kind of crunchy leaves out there. So keep in mind that we are seeing areas getting close to that full peak, seeing that in even Oneida County as of today with that 51 to 75% of turned foliage. So for today, get outside, enjoy that with high temperatures in the upper 70s, low 80s under plenty of sun. Tonight, not bad, down to the upper 40s, mostly clear skies, and just a little bit of fog yet again possible. And then a forecast so nice, we'll do it twice with mostly sunny skies on our Thursday and high temperatures again in the middle to upper 70s. That's going to feel awesome. And now for a look at your 7-day forecast, brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress. We'll show those nice couple days coming all the way to Friday. A touch of mugginess returning as we head into the weekend, along with rain chances and cooler temperatures. Sierra, Megan.
Thanks, Andy. Well, North Korea fired a short-range missile into the sea Tuesday in the latest weapon test that has raised questions about the sincerity of its recent offer for talks with South Korea.
That's right. In an emergency National Security Council meeting, the South Korean government expressed regret over what it called a short-range missile launch by the North. South Korea's military earlier said that the object fired from the North Korea's mountainous northern Jagun province flew toward the waters off of the northeastern coast. The U.S. Indo-Pacific Command said that in a statement, the launch doesn't pose an immediate threat to the U.S. personnel or territory or to our allies, but it said that the missile launch highlights the destabilizing impact of illicit weapon program and that the United States' commitment to the defense of South Korea and Japan remains ironclad. Tests of ballistic and cruise missiles earlier this month were North Korea's first such launches in 6 months and displayed its ability to attack targets in South Korea and Japan.
The rescue operation continues in northern Ontario to save miners who've been trapped underground since Sunday. So far, at least 35 of 39 miners have made it out safely, and the trapped miners have had to make a long, slow climb out and using an emergency exit set of stairs. One miner who made it out shared his exhilaration, and officials say so far nobody has been injured.
The Japanese government decided that it will fully lift the COVID-19 state of emergency, which currently covers Tokyo and 18 other prefectures this Thursday, September 30th. The quasi-state of emergency that is in effect for 8 prefectures will also be lifted. The central government plans to gradually ease COVID restrictions as vaccinations are speeding up and putting less strain on the medical system. Spectre Cap 4 sporting events will remain, but restaurants that are currently asked to close by 8 p.m. and to refrain from providing alcohol will be allowed to extend business hours by up to an hour and provide alcohol. Japan registered 1,147 new cases on September 27th, falling below 1,200 for the first time since July 5th.
All right, well, coming up in medical news, the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine could be ready for 5 to 11-year-olds very soon.
Plus, COVID-19 cases are trending downward, but doctors are urging people to get the flu shot. Those stories and more health news when we return.
Does your kitchen need a tune-up? We'll turn your kitchen into a space that you'll love. A variety of services to choose from, and most projects are completed in 1 to 5 days. You'll love your kitchen without spending a fortune. Call Kitchen Tune-Up today.
Hi, Bob Pucci for the Take Kid Hunting Foundation. We're having the Antigo Gun Show this weekend at the Langley County Fairgrounds on Highway 45. Admission is $6, 14 under are free. Show hours are Friday from 3 p.m. to 8, Saturday 9 to 5, and Sunday 9 to 3.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
The R&R Mattress Truckload Sale is here. Save hundreds at our biggest sale of the year. Get the best sleep of your life during the best time to purchase a mattress right now. Get a 15-year non-prorated hybrid mattress for only 25 cents a night right here at R&R. And we have adjustable beds.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Need a new boat? Then it's time to trade and upgrade with American Marine and Motorsports, because we need your old boat. We need to buy fishing boats, pontoons, and speedboats. So trade in your old one and upgrade into a new boat today. Come check out more boats and pontoons in stock than anywhere else in Wisconsin. Or we could help you get top dollar by selling your old boat on consignment. It's time to trade and upgrade with American Marine and Motorsports Shawano.
Hey, beer lovers! Saturday, October 2nd from 2 till 6. Join Merrill Park and Rec and Newswatch 12 at the 13th Annual Lincoln Lager Barley Fest, presented by Dave's County Market. Merrill's Smith Recreation Center will be filled with brewers from all over the state, giving you the chance to sample more than 100 crafts and micros and to talk beer with the pros. Tickets are $25 in advance at Dave's County Market, the Smith Center, the Merrill Chamber, Ballyhoo's in Merrill, Sports Fan Radio in Wausau, and online at llbarleyfest.com. All proceeds benefit the Merrill Park Endowment Fund.
We're willing to bet our lives.
You're willing to bet your lives. Oh, very good.
Play You Bet Your Life from home.
Watch the show and scan the QR code to play along. Good luck.
Weekdays at 1:30 on NBC 12.
Does your kitchen need a tune-up? We'll turn your kitchen into a space that you'll love. Kitchen Tune-Up, the fast and affordable way to freshen up your favorite room. A variety of services to choose from, and most projects completed in 1 to 5 days. Call Kitchen Tune-Up today.
Well, as you're heading out the door this morning, maybe grab a light jacket, maybe some sunscreen. We have those temperatures in even some 40s to upper 30s right now, but there will be plenty of sun and temperatures near 80 for highs today. Sierra, Megan?
Thanks, Andy. Pfizer Biotech submitted data to the Food and Drug Administration Tuesday to get its COVID-19 vaccine approved for use in kids ages 5 to 11.
That's right. The FDA is expected to take several weeks to analyze data collected in a phase 3 trial that included more than 2,000 children before it would grant emergency use authorization. According to Pfizer, in this trial, kids were given 2 smaller doses of the vaccine than those given to those 12 and older. And the smaller doses produce antibody responses similar to those seen in a study of people 16 to 25 who received full doses. The company said the vaccine also caused similar side effects to those seen in adults, which have included arm soreness and fatigue. And Pfizer said its 2-dose COVID vaccine has shown to be safe while prompting a well-tolerated and robust antibody response among the younger kids.
Parents of kids and preteens are split on whether to vaccinate their children against the coronavirus. That's according to the new Axios IPPOS poll published Tuesday. Surveyors asked more than 1,100 people about their vaccination plans. For parents of kids ages 5 to 11, 44% said that they were likely to vaccinate their children. 42% said their kids were unlikely to get a COVID vaccine. This is as Pfizer says it has submitted data to the FDA showing its vaccine safe for grade schoolers. The FDA has currently not approved any vaccine for the young age group.
Well, have you given up on a future without COVID? Well, according to one study, most Americans have. A Kaiser Family Foundation survey published Tuesday found 79% of adults believe COVID will continue at a low level similar to the flu and will have to live with it in the foreseeable future. It's also a notion people appear to be taking in stride. 36% said they are satisfied but not enthusiastic about that future, with 35% more saying it makes them feel dissatisfied but not angry. Unvaccinated Americans appear to be slightly more optimistic about COVID's future, and 18% of them said they think COVID will be eliminated in the U.S. Just 13% of vaccinated adults said the same.
New COVID-19 cases continue to go down across the U.S., but the numbers of infections are still high and hospitals continue to be strained.
That's right, and that's why top U.S. health officials are urging Americans to get a flu shot, fearing a wave of severe illness from flu that could be devastating. Mandy Gaither has more on how you should time out flu and COVID shots in today's Health Minute.
Roll up your sleeves, not only for the COVID-19 shot, but also to protect against flu. That's the message from top U.S. health officials.
What you should do is get it as soon as you can and in the most expeditious manner.
As colder weather approaches, there's a fear that flu could further burden hospitals still strained from COVID-19 patients. Dr. Anthony Fauci says getting protected from both viruses is crucial.
If that means going in and getting the flu shot in one arm, the COVID shot in the other, that's perfectly fine.
Fauci says the convenience of getting both shots in one visit may make more people get it done.
Whatever it takes to get both of them, go ahead and do it.
The CDC recommends flu shots for everyone 6 months and older, with a few exceptions. The agency says September and October are generally good times to be vaccinated, and ideally, everyone should be vaccinated by the end of October. Top health officials say fighting flu and COVID-19 at the same time isn't something that's expected to go away.
You continue to have coronavirus spread, but not at the same rates we're seeing right now, and it settles into a pattern, more of a seasonal pattern, and basically becomes a second flu.
A recent poll finds a majority of Americans have resigned themselves to a future with the coronavirus. 79% of adults polled thought COVID-19 will continue at a low level as something the U.S. will learn to live with and manage, similar to influenza. For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Flu activity so far this year has been low.
All right, well, coming up in sports, the Brewers opened up a series against the Cardinals last night.
And after the break, we'll show you a recap of the game. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name's Chad. I went and saw a neurologist and had several MRIs, and they found out that I had spinal neuropathy. The neurologist at the hospital decided that the only treatment was medication. I didn't find that acceptable, so I called Spinal Aid to get a free consultation. After working with Spinal Aid, I'm able to walk, I'm able to sleep, I have balance, my overall comfort of life is 100% better.
Are you experiencing weakness, numbness, and or pain in your feet or hands? These sensations might even be affecting other areas of your body along with your balance. You might have already been diagnosed with peripheral neuropathy and are taking drugs such as Lyrica, gabapentin, or Cymbalta that never seems to help. Neuropathy pain ultimately diminishes your quality of life. The Spinal Aid Center of Wausau can help relieve the symptoms of your neuropathy. Call Spinal Aid of Wausau today to see if our treatment methods are right for you. Call 715-203-1508 to schedule your neuropathy severity consultation.
Menards is your bathroom and plumbing headquarters. Complete your bathroom and kitchen update with over 300 Delta products at Menards. From faucets and shower heads to accessories and more, Delta has an array of traditional, transitional, and contemporary styles in a variety of finishes, including oil-rubbed bronze, matte black, spot shield stainless, and more. Build your dream kitchen and bathroom today with 11% off all Delta products right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Hey, beer lovers! Saturday, October 2nd from 2 till 6. Join Merrill Park and Rec and Newswatch 12 at the 13th Annual Lincoln Lager Barley Fest, presented by Dave's County Market. Merrill's Smith Recreation Center will be filled with brewers from all over the state, giving you the chance to sample more than 100 crafts and micros and to talk beer with the pros. Tickets are $25 in advance at Dave's County Market, the Smith Center, the Merrill Chamber, Ballyhoo's in Merrill, Sports Fan Radio in Wausau, and online at llbarleyfest.com. All proceeds benefit the Merrill Park Endowment Fund.
Not only can I customize my fabric, I can choose the layout of my sectional as well. Perfect, this looks amazing.
I think it's time to upgrade this old dining room set. Lakeland Furniture and Mattress really does have every style of high-quality furniture to choose from.
Lakeland Furniture and Mattress has a large selection of in-stock furniture and mattresses. Buy it now, get it now. Visit our locations in Minocqua and Anago.
Welcome back. Well, the Cardinals haven't lost since September 10th, a streak that has lasted for 16 games. And the Brewers went into Busch Stadium on Monday trying to end that streak. Luis Urias got the Brewers on the board first, with a 2-run home run in the 4th inning. However, that lead was short-lived as the Cardinals tied it up in the bottom of the inning. The Cardinals would score in each of the next 3 innings and go on to a 6-2 win. The Cardinals would win their 17th game in a row, a streak not seen since the 2017 season when Cleveland won an American League best 22 games. And with this win as well, the Cardinals have clinched the 2nd wild card position and will now wait to see who wins the National League West between the Giants and Dodgers. The Brewers will look to end the Cardinals winning streak tonight. First pitch is scheduled for 6:45. Adrian Hauser will get the start. And I'm sad about that. I'm sad for the Brewers for that one game, but it's I don't know. I had a weird feeling going into it because the Cardinals have just, as we've been talking about for the past week, their streak is just crazy. So hopefully they can get some momentum back to tonight. But
yeah, they've been doing great, and the Brewers, I don't know what's going on with them, but they need to get their head in the game and win the last 2 games of the series because it's been 4 games now?
Yeah, we're pulling for you. So hope we'll see how tonight's game ends up. But today might be a pretty good day to go out and play baseball or do something outside.
It's supposed to be the warmest day of the week, and like I mentioned earlier, I got a little bit of a burn yesterday, so maybe I don't want to build on the burn, but it's going to be just as nice, if not better, today. So we're going to head out to Andy on the weather deck for more information about what you can look at your bus stop or on your way to work today. Andy, how's it looking out there?
Yeah, it's looking and feeling really comfortable out here, Megan. Not bad at all. No sunshine just yet. We'll see that sunrise in just a quick little while here. So definitely as you're heading out the door, maybe have that sunscreen packed because that sunshine is going nowhere all day. But before we get there, there is a little bit of fog to deal with this morning, especially if you're in areas towards the UP. So have those low beams ready to go out the door this morning. Otherwise, looking at your bus stop forecast coming up for this morning, getting off to school. Cool, but a little bit tolerable with a light jacket would be all you need to get going this morning. Under plenty of sunshine. And then for the afternoon, high temperatures getting up to those middle to upper 70s. Still plenty of sun all day. So looking at recess in between, it's going to be great. It's going to feel very comfortable. And then getting for the rest of the day, we'll keep on with those mild conditions and see a very nice sunset yet again. Now, Megan, Sierra, and I will be back with you with more after the break. Don't go anywhere.
Summer may be coming to a close, but now is the perfect time to get your new Flow waterfront system for next year. Check out the awesome Flow dock and lift selection at Jensen Akins in Conover and Three Lakes Docks and Lifts. Lock in your order before September 30th and receive up to $1,000 in accessories or a $1,200 Big Green Egg Grill with qualifying purchase. Let us show you why we're still the #1 Flow dock and lift dealer for the Eagle River and Three Lakes chain and surrounding lakes.
Coyote 93.7 is the Northwoods' continuous hit country station. Coyote 93.7 is country music's biggest stars and icons from the 80s through today.
Every once in a while.
Weekday mornings get going with Jim Franklin 6 to 10 a.m. and play high-low to win cash.
Everything's gonna be alright.
Continuous hit country. Coyote 93.7.
Places where the whiskey.
Run through the fabulous fall colors of Wisconsin's Northwoods at the 8th annual Three Eagle Half Marathon and 5K. Join us on October 9th for a point-to-point run from Eagle River to Three Lakes on the beautiful Three Eagle Trail. Registration is now open. To sign up and to get more information, visit 3eaglehalf.com. The Three Eagle Half Marathon and 5K, a top-notch race in your own backyard.
We want to see your big old fish. Go to WJFW.com, click on Big Old Fish under the Contest tab, and upload a photo of you and your latest catch. Then make sure your friends and family watch Newswatch 12 Friday evenings at 6 and 10, and Mondays on Newswatch 12 Today to see your photo featured on our Big Old Fish segment. Not only do you get to show off your superior fishing skills, you're also entered to win a fish mount from Norling Taxidermy Studio. Newswatch 12's Big Old Fish is brought to you by Kurt's Island Sports Shop in Minocqua. You're watching Newswatch 12 Today with Sierra Whaley, Megan Mamlog, and Devin Biggs.
Good morning. Thank you for waking up with us today. It's Wednesday, September 29th. Fresh cranberries will soon be available around the state once the growers are finished up for the annual harvest.
That's right. Alex Lohr from our Eau Claire affiliate takes us to a cranberry marsh to see the harvesting process.
It's an annual tradition in Wisconsin. Thousands of fresh cranberries are being harvested at marshes across the state. The process marks the culmination of months of work to get the crop ready for the fall.
It starts in the spring with frost watch. We go into the growing season, fertilizing, spraying. We get to this point to where we flood. We pick the fruit, we get it floating, and then we corral it, put it in a berry pump, which pumps it into semis, and we deliver it to our handler.
Wade Brockman is very familiar with harvesting cranberries.
I grew up on my grandfather's marsh, and I'm a third-generation grower, and this is all I've ever done. It's all I know what to do.
Brockman is among the many growers who make up the lucrative cranberry industry in Wisconsin, whose product stretches across the nation and the globe.
Wisconsin's the leading producer of cranberries in the world. We produce about 60% of the U.S. crop, and we do it on 21,500 acres. We've been the top producer for, I think, 28 years now.
Tom Lochner of the State Cranberry Growers Association says the crop brings in around $1 billion a year for Wisconsin, creating 4,000 jobs in the process. Lochner has been growing cranberries for more than 30 years. While the methods have changed, many of the challenges remain the same.
If you want to do this, you have to be willing to accept that 85% of what goes on here is totally out of your control. That's Mother Nature. You need to focus on the things that you can, that 15% of what you can do to grow that crop.
Lochner is optimistic that the cranberry industry will remain strong in Wisconsin moving forward, with growers working to change the genetics of the crop to create an even higher quality product.
The cranberry harvest began this week and will run through the end of October.
That's right. Fresh cranberries are generally available in supermarkets or directly from growers from October through December. And that's really awesome to see. Those marshes are just so beautiful, and I love just looking at them. And I love how Wisconsin is just such a unique place to grow them.
Yeah, I never knew. I thought Massachusetts was one of the big hubs, but I guess also Wisconsin is too. So that's kind of cool to have a similar thing in common.
Yeah.
But as we check out the weather, which has been great and is going to continue to be great, we're going to head over to Andy in the Weather Center for a look at what we can expect later on in the day. Andy, are we going to have warm weather at the bus stop, or are we going to still need a coat?
Yeah, we'll have a little bit of a cool start as we get going in the cranberry capital of the United States. So looking at those temperatures now in the upper 30s in some spots, otherwise low 40s holding for the time being. So maybe a light jacket would be a great thing to have on as you're getting off to the bus stop this morning. If not, a layer or two, because high temperatures today will be finding their way to the upper 70s to low 80s under plenty of sunshine, which we're seeing right now. Clear skies to get started for today. So everyone in the Badger State will be seeing that sun to start off the day, and that is going nowhere as you head throughout our Wednesday. So looking hour by hour now at the rest of the day, seeing plenty of sunshine all day. That's going to go uninterrupted and have high temperatures. Getting to those middle to upper 70s today. I think we'll be even a little warmer here in Rhinelander, up to those upper 70s, and a few areas touching 80 degrees. This will be the warmest day of the week. I hope you enjoy it. Sierra, Megan.
Thanks, Sandy. Well, a special TEDx event at Nicolet College will take a look at how rural communities thrive in this century. The Nicolet College Theater will hold the event this Friday, October 1st from 9 to 1, and tickets are $15 and can be purchased online at nicoletlive.com. Masks are required and only 100 tickets will be sold to ensure proper social distancing.
The 43rd annual Ryder Cup finally got underway over the weekend after being postponed by a year because of COVID. Over the weekend, Whistling Straits saw thousands of fans, many with them pulling for Team USA. But all of those fans brought a little more to the area. Rachel Hotmeyer from our Green Bay affiliate explains the economic impact that the Ryder Cup brought to the area.
I've never seen the kind of money that was coming into Sheboygan County like when they announced the Ryder Cup.
And with that announcement came the expectation of $135 million in economic impact, $30 million specifically in Sheboygan County. And although the Ryder Cup was delayed, the event delivered. Thomas Nye, general manager and winemaker at the Blind Horse, says the only thing missing was more international travelers.
We were fully booked last year, every single night, every single room, all of our private space. And then when COVID hit and a lot of the European money did go away. But the American companies came right in and filled all of our private spaces, and we had a phenomenal week this year.
Nye said they saw a diverse group of customers this week as the tournament went on that may impact their future business plans for large PGA events.
Once the tournament started, they were at the golf course all day, and we got a lot of late dinners, I think. But what was great for us is all of our private space was rented out. The corporate money that came into town was just unprecedented.
The spending did not stop on Sunday after the tournament. Locals came by on Monday to purchase Ryder Cup memorabilia on the shop's last day of being open. A big sale on Monday helped move a lot of the memorabilia to the fans that were unable to make it or didn't want to come to the weekend tournament.
All right, well, coming up, we have some news you can use, including Pokemon fans in store for a sweet surprise when opening a popular box of cookies.
Plus, Skittles is bringing back an original flavor to the delight of fans. Those stories and more consumer news after this.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Ag Country Farm Credit Services.
Paul loves food.
You want to order?
But his diabetes made food a mystery. Everything felt like a no. But then Paul went from no to no. With Freestyle Libre 14-Day, now he knows how food affects his glucose. And he knows when to make different choices. Take the mystery out of your glucose levels and lower your A1C. Now you know. Try it for free. Visit freestylelibre.us.
When it comes to business banking, some do one thing well, but Royal Credit Union does everything well, just like we've been doing since 1964. Here's what our members are saying.
I don't know if I can recall a time that Royal didn't go above and beyond for me. They do their best to understand the intent and how the services that are available within the Royal Credit Union platform can make things easier.
Join Royal today at rcu.org/yourbusiness. Insured by NCUA.
Hi, Bob Pucci for the Take Kid Hunting Foundation. We're having the Antigo Gun Show this weekend at the Langley County Fairgrounds on Highway 45. Admission is $6, 14 under are free. Show hours are Friday from 3 p.m. to 8, Saturday 9 to 5, and Sunday 9 to 3.
Whoa. How do they get these things to smell so good?
Must be magic. Hefty Ultra Strong with Fabuloso Scent.
Let's create your trademark style at Macy's VIP sale with an extra 30% off top designers, plus 15% off fragrances, skincare, makeup, and more. Now at Macy's.
Moondeer and Friends Gallery in downtown Boulder Junction offers an eclectic mix of contemporary fine art and craft, antiques, professional custom frame service, and many other smaller gift items, featuring the work of gallery owner Sarah Mender, as well as over 150 other regional artists.
Welcome back, and thank you for joining me for your full Wednesday morning forecast. We'll be seeing that sunrise in just over an hour at 6:54 this morning, and when we start to see that sun, it's going nowhere all day. That will be accompanied with blue skies. It'll be a nice day all around, reaching for not quite record-breaking heat, but it will be warm out there. High temperatures have touched 81 degrees here in Rhinelander. I think we'll get close with more of those upper 70s to a few areas touching 80 degrees today. So like I said, near record warm heat. Our average high for this time of year is 63. We won't be feeling that for a while for those highs. Now for today, we are going to be having a nice sunny day all around. Very mild conditions out there today, and that is thanks to a rather strong surface high pressure center right now in Michigan that's been giving us the southeast breeze throughout the last couple of days, and it's been kind of a slow mover. It's a pretty strong high pressure center, and as you can see here, it's really having a nice effect for that future rain that is going to be on the way right now over the Rockies to the Great Plains. That's been really just off at bay due to this high pressure. You can see this difference here where we're having these showers and some of these clouds just lifting off to the north, kind of creating that clockwise flow as it goes well around our area, not even getting close to us for the next couple of days. But this rain will be making its way towards our area just in time for the weekend. Now coming up for the weekend too will be a little bit of a downturn in those temperatures, getting more to our seasonable averages into early parts of next week. But before we get there, we have forecasted highs at 77 here in Rhinelander today. Follow that up with 76 tomorrow. We'll still keep up with the 70s Friday into Saturday, and while it's going to be looking like a little bit getting cooler out there, we are going to be having a touch of humidity return to the area Friday into Saturday, so just keep that in mind. I want you to know that we'll have a little bit of that stickiness return to the area to start the weekend, but it shouldn't be too cumbersome. We'll actually then drop that off altogether for the later parts of the weekend and have that dry feel return. But before we get there, we have those rain chances to get through, so seeing Friday into Saturday with that cold front making its way towards Wisconsin, it will be delivering kind of these spotty showers, really hit or miss for some areas. I think some areas could be reaching for more than a half an inch of rain by the end of the weekend, while a few areas even stay dry. So we're talking about that nature of scattered showers on the way. But for now today, we're going to be having nothing but sunshine all across Wisconsin. High temperatures in the upper 70s near 80 degrees, keeping on with that light southeast breeze near 5 to 10 miles an hour. And then tonight we have those winds going calm all but still, and that will be with mostly clear skies and some areas of fog developing late. So very similar to what we're waking up to this morning. Low temperatures in those upper to middle 40s. And on Thursday, 76 for a high in Rhinelander. Again, plenty of sunshine, and we'll be keeping up with still a south wind at 5 miles an hour. And now to put it all together for your 7-day forecast, brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress, will show two more really nice, awesome summer-like days, Wednesday and Thursday. After that, we have rain chances coming in by Friday afternoon. Follow that up with more rain chances on Saturday, a little more of a gloomy day, and then we're drying out into early parts of next week. Sierra, Megan.
Thanks, Sandy. Well, Amazon is releasing a new device that could take family fun to a whole new level.
Amazon Glow is a kid-friendly device that combines video calls and games. It works by projecting images onto a surface in front of a screen. Kids can then play games, draw, or interact with some of their favorite movie characters. Family members or friends can use the free Glow app to engage with the projections remotely and in real time as if they're in the same room. Glow comes with a price tag of $249. Amazon also announced a string of other new home devices on Tuesday. They include a new home surveillance robot and upgraded versions of Amazon's smart speakers and fitness tracker. Well, how much would you pay for an Oreo cookie? Some Pokemon fans, the answer could be thousands of dollars. It's all because some of the Oreos feature a rare Pokemon, and the collaboration with Pokemon debuted early this month. Pokemon Oreos feature various Pokemon embellished into the chocolate, but some of the features Some feature a Mew, a psychic mythical Pokemon, which is almost akin to a unicorn. And now those Oreos are fetching a hefty price tag on eBay. One seller is asking for as much as $10,000 for a rare cookie. But the frenzy isn't just over the Mew cookies. Some people are reselling entire packs of Pokemon Oreos.
Well, tasting the rainbow is about to taste a little more sour. Skittles says it's bringing back the lime flavor to its colorful candy mix. Lime was the original green Skittle until it was replaced with green apple in 2013. However, the company says many fans have been pushing for lime's return. So starting next month, lime will be back in and green apple is out. The flavor will be featured in Skittles' both original and sour packs.
4 years ago, we would literally have a funeral at least 3 times a week. And we're burying our young kids and generations that were misusing opioids.
Forest County had twice the rate of opioid deaths that were statewide rate.
Coming up at 6, see how the Potawatomi Tribal Council created a safe place to benefit the community and create a positive change.
Guess who's making a splash? Pier of Denord, of course. We make installing your dock easy enough for just one person, and you don't even have to get wet. With our piers, there's less maintenance, no rust, and no fuss, because we're factory direct. Made in St. Germain, come and visit us.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
My life changed dramatically. I was having trouble putting on socks and tying shoes and had such back pain. And after treatment by Dr. Dave, it's just been incredible. I'm back doing the things I love, biking and playing hockey and golf. No limitation.
Most commonly, people come in, the symptoms in one area, but the problem is actually starting in another. You have to look at all areas, find the root of the problem, fix everything at once.
Again, no pain, and that's the thing I love about the care that's here. Dr. Drager takes his time with patients. These things are non-invasive. It's a treatment that is not painful in the least. Dr. Drager has done wonders for me, and I think he can do the same for you.
At WJFW, our Newswatch 12 news team works around the clock to bring you the news that matters most of all to the North Woods. Our team is committed to the community and ensuring that you are as informed as possible. The Newswatch 12 team works hard to deliver the most important stories from around the globe, local and national sports updates, and weather reports. We are NBC Newswatch 12, news from where you live.
What's the perfect way to spend a summer afternoon at your lake home? On a pier made by Pier of Denord. We're making a splash with time-saving piers because you deserve more ways to play and enjoy summer days. Made in St. Germain, come and visit us.
Welcome back. Well, a Packers fan who had a medical scare at Green Bay's Lambeau Field has reunited with 2 women who came to his rescue after he collapsed outside the stadium.
Randy Sable got to meet the Good Samaritans and thank them for helping save his life. WISN's Derek Rose was there for the touching reunion.
2 words have never meant so much to Randy Sable and his wait to share them with these 2 women. Those words, thank you.
Well, thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
it's really good to see you. I want to cry.
I've done enough of that lately.
We just wondered so much about you.
Wondered because the last time these 3 met, it was unclear whether Sable would even ever speak again. Sable was at the center of a crowd last Monday outside the South Gate at Lambeau Field. He had collapsed and no one knew why. Bystanders tried to help, and among them, those 2 women who happened to be old friends randomly at the same gate. And fortunately for Sabel, those women, Gail Butchermovich and Sarah Spicala, were old friends and old colleagues at the same hospital.
Got down on the ground and started to assess this man, and other people were around trying to help out as well.
Turns out there were other first responders outside the gate, just there to see the game, only to have their training tested too. Jody Nelson, a police officer, and her brother Chad, a nurse who started CPR. They worked until medics got there to take Sabel to the hospital. And 1 week later, Butchermovich and Spicala invited Chad to the reunion too.
Was anybody helping at the time?
There was CPR was being done at the time.
By the guy that actually
Yes, by this guy.
Here you go. This is the guy that was doing the chest compressions.
Oh, hello.
Yes.
Hi. Oh, thank you so much.
We also were just hoping everything turned out okay and you were going to be all right. That was our main concerns.
Well, thank you so much for jumping in.
Jumping in and saving a life at Lambeau.
Wow. Well, as for what prompted the health scare, it turns out Sabel has an allergy to shellfish, which he did not know at the time.
And when he got to the hospital, he said doctors opened his shirt and found him covered in hives.
Wow, that's just really crazy, and it's just so good to see that he's okay.
Exactly.
It's beautiful to see that reunion, and it's just, another, of course, thanks to first responders, and they were, some were there just enjoying the game, and they never knew that they had to actually get on duty, but luckily they were there.
You never know, you have heroes hidden among us, so it's always great to know that.
Yeah, absolutely. But we are going to take a look at our weather really quick with Andy. Andy, it's starting off, you said pretty cool out, but it's going to warm up a lot more today, actually.
It is. It's going to be very warm out today, very nice, kind of almost like a mild July-like day out there today. But get starting this morning, it is feeling like fall. It's cool out there. Some areas in the upper 30s, but there's no wind out there right now. So very still conditions right now as we're getting started for this morning. We will develop a very light southeast breeze today. You'll hardly notice that at all at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Very similar to conditions out there yesterday. Now looking at this afternoon coming on up, looking at those high temperatures in the 80s towards Minneapolis and parts of western Wisconsin under plenty of sun, and then getting into the north woods, we'll have high temperatures more in those middle to upper 70s. Again, nothing but sunshine all throughout the day, maybe a passing cloud or two, but those will be rare. And then looking off towards the south, towards the Milwaukee and Chicago area, yet again seeing more of those temperatures spread between 70 degrees to even some of those 80s, hitting that 81 in Chicago. It'll be a little bit cooler right along the lakeshore of Lake Michigan. Otherwise, a nice hot day all around for areas especially inland. We'll have more weather and news coming up after the break. Don't go anywhere.
The new LDF Country Market in Lac du Flambeau offers families the freshest meats, produce, bakery, and groceries. Take a closer look and you'll find a smoke shop, beer cave, deli, and liquor all under one roof, with convenient fueling stations just outside. Add Native American arts and crafts and you'll enjoy a unique, spacious shopping experience found nowhere else. Shop the new LDF Country Market today. Get what you need so you can get back to what you enjoy.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
The R&R Mattress Truckload Sale is here. Save hundreds at our biggest sale of the year. Get the best sleep of your life during the best time to purchase a mattress right now. Get a 15-year non-prorated hybrid mattress for only 25 cents a night right here at R&R. And we have adjustable beds.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
It's back. Our popular burger, fries, and pie combo returns. Enjoy any of our mouthwatering burgers with fries and any slice of our famous pies for a limited time. And enjoy a sweet treat from our bakery. Dine in or order online at perkinstogo.com.
How does it feel to have an Angie home? Like savoring a midnight snack in your newly renovated dream kitchen. Get started on your next home project at Angie.com or download the Angie mobile app today. Make your home an Angie home. Angie, and done.
There's only one place to turn for your Northwood sports highlights, analysis, and more. Sports Watch 12 with Nate Myhawk and Griffin Stroing. Miss any of the action? Go to WJFW.com to relive the excitement. Sports Watch 12. You're watching Newswatch 12 today with Sierra Whaley, Megan Mamlog, and Devin Biggs.
Fair weather at home, but Hurricane Sam is still churning in the Atlantic Ocean, and now we have pictures of the storm. This video was shot by the U.S. Air Force Reserve. The Category 4 hurricane is east of the Leeward Islands and is packing 130-mile-an-hour winds. Fortunately, the storm poses no threat to the U.S. and is expected to make a north turn and remain over open water. So, as you can see, the storm definitely taking great shape, being that Category 4 right now. Though the good news is that this track is going to be well off into the Atlantic, not really coming to our neck of the woods, not even close. So nice break there after having such a active hurricane season. And so not too bad for us at home. Just something to keep in mind that the storm system is still well active, and Category 4 is still a strong system. So all that out there in the Atlantic, but nothing like that close to home.
That's a very strong storm. Like compared to like a Category 1, that's 130 mile per hour. That'll rip the shingles right off your house.
Absolutely. So. Yeah, and I think it's really interesting how they were able to fly over and see the storm form. It looked really crazy, but yeah, thankfully it won't be, like you said, coming to our neck of the woods. But it's hurricane season. That lasts through about middle October?
Yeah, we're winding down, so we're really at the tail end of this. So really we should see, I would say, less and less storms like this coming on up, with especially that intensity as the season's winding down for this fall. But taking a look outside right now, we are seeing that storm system, like I said, in the Atlantic, still well off to our southeast. No problems for us at home though here today, as we do have a nice clear day all around. Maybe any pictures from overhead would be nice on a drone, capturing all those fall colors turning. And that's going to be with high temperatures in the upper 70s to near 80 degrees here in the North Woods today. And now looking at your 3-day forecast coming on up, Thursday is going to be almost just like our Wednesday today, maybe another cloud or two, a couple degrees cooler for our high temperatures. But then we get into the weekend and we will have rain chances developing, most likely Friday afternoon into Saturday. So get outside definitely today and tomorrow if you do want to enjoy the outdoors, because the weekend may be a little bit hit or miss with some of those rain chances.
Perfect. Well, thanks for letting us know all that.
At least we know in advance.
Hopefully the weekend will be a little bit better than what you're forecasting, but who knows? Well, next on Newswatch 12 today, we'll see how the opioid epidemic brought about positive change in a safe place for community members to gather in Forest County.
That's right. Plus, we'll tell you about the Safer Dog Walk Festival that's happening in Wausau. And that's all coming up in the next half hour. But first, you're waking up with Newswatch 12 today on NBC.
Huge auction, 3 Lakes, Wisconsin, 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner, plow truck, tools, sporting goods, building materials, home contents, and more. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auction for more details.
Take it away, boys. At Save More Marketplace, our expansive produce section features a large organic selection of the freshest fruits and vegetables. Get ready to fire up your grill with the finest cuts of Black Angus beef, USDA Prime, Wagyu ribeye, over 15 varieties of brats made in-house, and so much more. Our Scratch Bakery has fresh breads and custom cakes and design specialties for any occasion. Our deli has a great selection of meats, cheeses, and quick and easy meals. And with Save More on the go, we bring the freshness to you.
When it comes to business banking, some do one thing well, but Royal Credit Union does everything well, just like we've been doing since 1964. Here's what our members are saying.
I don't know if I can recall a time that Royal didn't go above and beyond for me. They do their best to understand the intent and how the services that are available within the Royal Credit Union platform can make things easier.
Join Royal today at rcu.org/yourbusiness. Insured by NCUA.
Hey, beer lovers! Saturday, October 2nd from 2 till 6. Join Merrill Park and Rec and Newswatch 12 at the 13th Annual Lincoln Lager Barley Fest, presented by Dave's County Market. Merrill's Smith Recreation Center will be filled with brewers from all over the state, giving you the chance to sample more than 100 crafts and micros and to talk beer with the pros. Tickets are $25 in advance at Dave's County Market, the Smith Center, the Merrill Chamber, Ballyhoo's in Merrill, Sports Fan Radio in Wausau, and online at llbarleyfest.com. All proceeds benefit the Merrill Park Endowment Fund.
You've heard the saying, if it looks like bacon and it tastes like sausage, it's probably Johnsonville sausage strips. Oh, you never heard that? Well, sausage strips are pretty new. They're strips of sausage in amazing flavors like maple and chorizo. You can find this meaty miracle by the bacon, even though it's sausage.
Whoa.
Hi, Bob Pucci for the Take Kid Hunting Foundation. We're having the Antigo Gun Show this weekend at the Langley County Fairgrounds on Highway 45. Admission is $6, 14 under are free. Show hours are Friday from 3 p.m. to 8, Saturday 9 to 5, and Sunday 9 to 3.
The latest weather updates. Weather Watch 12. Weather from where you live.
Right now on Newswatch 12 today, find out how local leaders look to diminish the opioid epidemic in the Northwoods in hopes their message go across the nation. Plus,
we're just starting to see that first hint of sunshine for the day, and it's going nowhere. And how long will these conditions last? I'll tell you in just a few minutes.
And we'll tell you about an event coming up this weekend that'll be fun for your four-legged friends. It's Wednesday, September 29th.
Your local news and weather from where you live. Newswatch 12 to now.
Good morning. Thanks for waking up with us today. I'm Megan Mamlock here with Sierra Whaley. Before the COVID-19 pandemic hit Wisconsin and many other states, they were also dealing with another epidemic. Forest County in particular was really struggling with the opioid epidemic.
And local leaders decided it was time to make a change. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson explains.
Since 2016, the rate of opioid deaths in Forest County is twice the statewide rate.
4 years ago, we would literally have a funeral at least 3 times a week. And we're burying our young kids and generations that were misusing opioids.
Opioid misuse was part of the reason Ned Daniels Jr. ran for Forest County Potawatomi Tribal Chairman 3 years ago. After he won, Daniels wanted positive change to combat the opioid epidemic. Daniels himself is facing the effects of the opioid epidemic. He takes care of 2 of his grandchildren because there's no one else to.
And we need to stop the death that's going on. And it's hurting our families, leaving our other children without a parent, without a husband, without a wife, without nobody to care.
People thought a large community space could benefit everyone in the tribe. But first, the tribal council needed everyone's input.
We went door to door. We had public hearings. And then I gathered up all the kids that go to school. I had my education department go to the schools and get all my kids and bring them out here. And I showed them a rendition of the facility before we decided what was going in it. And we asked our children, what do you want in your facility?
Soon they were breaking ground in May of 2019 for the $60 million building project. And now that it's finally a tangible thing he can see, Daniels can't wait to show it off to everyone.
The facility is coming from a bad thing that's been happening to our people, a bad thing that's been happening to Forest County, to Wisconsin, to the whole United States, and to the world. And it's called the opioid epidemic.
Daniels knows it won't solve all his community's problems, but it's a big step forward.
We live good when we're sound mentally, physically, and spiritually. Okay? And then we can live good.
Reporting for Newswatch 12 in Crandon, I'm Morgan Johnson.
Wow, that's really, really impactful there, and it's such a beautiful facility, so I know that will definitely make a change. But as we look outside here this morning, Megan, it's starting a little cool, but it's going to be one of the warmest days of the week.
It is. Like, even though there might be some fog out there, some low visibility, which Andrew is going to get to in a second, the weather has just been great. We've been blessed for the past almost 3 days, with possibly tomorrow too. But for more on what to expect, we're going to head over to Andrew Kiefer in the Weather Center, who's filling in for Devin Biggs this week. Andrew, what can people expect today at the bus stop and on their way to work?
Yeah, Megan, we can expect pretty similar conditions to what we woke up to yesterday. So we're again talking about those clear skies and temperatures in the 40s to a couple areas in the upper 30s. But as you can see right now, most areas for those lows have only dropped down to the low 40s for getting started this morning. morning. So maybe a light jacket getting out the door and maybe packing some sunscreen for recess time, because we are going to be having uninterrupted sun all throughout the day. Now, I do want to touch on those fall colors as they are turning most prevalently in the north woods. Definitely get outside and enjoy those before we do have rain showers on the way, and more breezy winds than we've been having for the last couple of days that would surely knock on down any of those fall colors that have already turned. Now, I want to leave you with your day planner coming up for the rest of today. Like I said, nothing but sunshine, so having that sunscreen may be ready to go. And then high temperatures getting to those low to middle 70s in some spots, even upper 70s to 80 degrees, especially towards central Wisconsin. I hope you get out and enjoy that today, along with that very light, hardly noticeable southeast breeze. Sierra, Megan?
Thanks, Andy. Well, a former juvenile court judge in Wisconsin has pleaded guilty in federal court to 2 counts of disturbing child pornography. Brett Blum, a one-time Milwaukee County Children's Court judge, faces a minimum mandatory sentence of 5 years in prison on each count. Sentencing is scheduled on December 22nd, when the State Department of Justice began investigating the 39-year-old Blum in February. Investigators received a tip that Blum had uploaded child pornography through the Kick messaging application 27 times in October and November. Blum faces 7 counts of child porn possession in state court, although the federal plea deal is said to resolve all state and federal charges for any known criminal conduct.
Up next on Newswatch 12 today, we'll be joined by a special events assistant for the Women's Community Organization.
That's right, and we'll discuss the Safer Dog Walk Festival in Wausau this weekend. Stay with us. We're back in 2 minutes.
Does your kitchen need a tune-up? We'll turn your kitchen into a space that you'll love. A variety of services to choose from, and most projects are completed in 1 to 5 days. You'll love your kitchen without spending a fortune. Call Kitchen Tune-Up today.
Bruce Orthodontics, changing lives one smile at a time. Rhinelander, Minocqua, Eagle River, Phillips, and the greater Northwoods area. Treating patients of all ages.
My name's Arthur, Merrill, Wisconsin. In August of 2019, I started getting numbness in my feet. By July of 2020, my feet were so numb, I lost a sense of balance. I thought I was walking on stilts. I seen this ad for Spinal Aid. I took 20 treatments from them, and by then my feet were 90% better and no longer felt as I was walking on stilts.
Are you experiencing weakness, numbness, and or pain in your feet or hands? These sensations might even be affecting other areas of your body along with your balance. You might have already been diagnosed with peripheral neuropathy and are taking drugs such as Lyrica, gabapentin, or Cymbalta that never seems to help. Neuropathy pain ultimately diminishes your quality of life. Call Spinal Aid of Wausau today to see if our treatment methods are right for you. Call 715-203-1508 to schedule your neuropathy severity consultation, or visit us at spinalaid.com.
Fall is one of our favorite seasons at Schrader's. Our boutique is loaded with the latest fall fashion and jewelry.
Check out our unique boots, shoes, and purses, fabulous fall home decor, and our adorable grandkids in our baby boutique.
Find something you'll love at Schrader's.
NBC Newswatch 12. News from where you live.
Does your kitchen need a tune-up? We'll turn your kitchen into a space that you'll love. Kitchen Tune-Up, the fast and affordable way to freshen up your favorite room. A variety of services to choose from, and most projects completed in 1 to 5 days. Call Kitchen Tune-Up today.
Welcome on back. We've made it to the last Wednesday of September, and it's going to be a fairly warm one. In fact, it'll be the warmest day of the forecast period for this week. I don't think we'll be reaching our record high temperature of 81 in Rhinelander for today, but boy, will we get close with those upper 70s and some areas touching 80 degrees. So nowhere is going to be with those average highs in the 60s today. We'll wait until next week to have more of those returns to the area. But for now, today we're having a July-like feel returning to the area for actually a couple of days, and then we have rain chances developing into the weekend. That will be most prominently in the area on Saturday before a few light showers on Friday. But for now, today our main weather maker is going to be surface high pressure off to the east over Michigan right now. And in fact, this is a pretty strong presence of high pressure in the area. It's pumping up a southeast flow, delivering nothing but sunshine for our area today and those warmer temperatures. And this high pressure is so strong that it's been keeping our next weather maker out to the west. You can see these clouds going up north, kind of along that flow of where that that high pressure southeast flow is going. So that's staying off to our west for now for a couple more days before this cold front is going to be able to track off towards our area as that high pressure center continues to track off to the east. So we'll be looking for this rainfall anywhere between Friday afternoon to Saturday. And before we get there, we do have a couple more nice toasty days ahead, especially today with that high of 77. And then we're going to do it again tomorrow, Thursday, with a high of 76. Now, I want to point out Friday to Saturday, we have those highs in the middle 70s and then getting to the upper 60s by the weekend. But there's going to be a touch of humidity that will be felt Friday into Saturday. So while it's going to be cooling off just a little bit, I want you to know that it'll be kind of that mugginess feel out there. So it'll actually feel a little bit warmer than the upper 60s to low 70s, maybe feeling more like the middle 70s to end the weekend. And with the end of the weekend too, will be more of those wet conditions out there, I think especially on Saturday. So rain chances developing into the afternoon on Friday, but then waiting for Saturday to have more of those showers widespread throughout the area. I think it'll be hit or miss for some spots. A few areas could be getting some heavy rain showers while other areas stay completely dry. And I think we could be even talking about a little bit of thunder on Friday, but any severe weather should be really non-existent at all. The main event will be some rainfall after this dry stretch through this week. But for now, today we're getting up to 77 here in Rhinelander with sunny skies. It'll be a great day. I hope you enjoy today of all days to get outside. It's going to feel nice. It's going to feel great with that light southeast breeze, hardly noticeable at 5 to 10 miles an hour. And then tonight we're down to 47 with calm winds. Expect a little bit of fog to develop like we are waking up to this morning. Otherwise, it's going to be nice and mild. And then we get into Thursday, another nice day all around with high temperatures in the middle to upper 70s. Mostly sunny skies yet again, maybe a couple more clouds than today. And then looking at your 7-day forecast brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress will show a change in the forecast after Thursday. More clouds return to the area Friday and especially on Saturday as we have those rain chances. And look at those high temperatures back into the lower 60s to start off the next work week. Sierra?
This weekend in Wausau, the Women's Community Organization will begin Domestic Violence Awareness Month with the Safer Homes Dog Walk Festival and fundraiser. And joining us this morning to tell us more about this awesome event is the Women's Community Special Events Assistant, Jessica Hackbarth. Good morning to you, Jessica.
Good morning, Sierra.
Thank you so much for joining me this morning. And, you know, this is, of course, a great event coming up this weekend. So tell me what somebody can expect at this festival.
Absolutely. This festival is going to be a fun-filled day for the entire family, but especially for the four-legged members. Throughout the day, we're going to be having a family scavenger hunt. There's going to be games for the dogs like Doggy Dash and musical chairs. We'll have music provided by 95.5 WIFC with Mike Mathers and Dave Calloway. We'll also be having the Paper Cities Kennel Club will be on site. They're going to be giving breed information and having a breed parade throughout the day. So I think that'll be really interesting and fun. We have food trucks for the families. And also throughout the day, we're going to be having some pretty fun contests. At 12 o'clock, we're having the Best Dressed Dog contest. At 1 o'clock, it's going to be Best Trick. And then at 2 o'clock, the most unique bark or howl for pet or people. So I think that'll be extremely entertaining and fun for the entire family.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun for the family, for all of the pups that are going to be around there. And so, Jessica, you know, this is, of course, not just a dog walking festival. In fact, there's a very important meaning behind it. So tell me about that.
Yes, absolutely. So many times when individuals are in a situation dealing with domestic violence, they delay leaving that dangerous situation for fear of what will happen to their family pet. We offer a program where for the first 30 days, we house them safely. They're provided with medical attention, any vaccinations they might need. If after those 30 days, a safe home or placement hasn't been found, we will continue to watch those pets until we're able to place them in a safe and permanent home. And at that time, we're able to return those pets to their loving families.
Wow, that is so impactful. And, you know, by holding these events, what does the Women's Community Organization, you know, what do you look to ultimately achieve?
Well, with us, we specialize in services for domestic violence, assault, stalking, and human trafficking. So really, these events provide the funding for those life-saving services. We're with victims from the very beginning. We will help them with counseling. We can provide shelter, food, clothing. If there's paperwork that needs to be filled out, we'll walk them through that. If courts need to be involved, we're with them really every step of the way. So we're with them as long as they need us, until they no longer need us, but we're there until they do.
Wow, well that's just amazing to hear, and I mean I know that so many people are just grateful for the organization. So for more information on the event and just the organization in general, where can people go?
The best place to go would just be go to facebook.com/women's community and click on the Safer Homes Dog Walk Festival and Fundraiser.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jessica, for joining me this morning and talking about this, and thank you for all of the work that you do in the community.
Oh, thank you so much, Sierra. I really appreciate it.
Coming up, we have What's Trending. We'll check out a dog with the Guinness World Record for longest ears.
Plus, can you imagine running a marathon and being led off course when you're in the lead? We'll have those stories up next in What's Trending.
Keeping your family close together in your home these days are important. Let us remodel your kitchen and bath. Kitchen Bath Mart specializes in complete remodels for the past 35 years. From design to install, we'll take good care of you. Stop in or call us today at Kitchen Bath Mart. We're your #1 choice in kitchen and bath remodeling. Highway 70 East in Arborvita.
Jayak Edja Danak Mugzuk Meow. The place for everybody, please.
The Forest County Potawatomi presents a new 120,000 square foot community center in Crandon. A place for everyone to play, exercise, and have fun at an affordable price. Come in and experience the culture and endless opportunities available at the Forest County Potawatomi Community Center. For more information, please visit community.fcpotawatomi.com.
Did you know that someone turns 50 every 7 seconds? So we're over 50. Let's have a little fun.
Join us for Boomer Expo, presented by Ho Chunk Gaming Wittenberg, Saturday, October 2nd at the Central Wisconsin Convention and Expo Center in Rothschild from 9 to 3 p.m.
Explore products and services in the areas of health, wellness, travel, finance, and more, with giveaways, screenings, and seminars.
Visit wasaboomers.com to reserve your booth or for more information.
Free admission, everyone's welcome. Boomer Expo is brought to you by Sunrise Broadcasting and these fine sponsors.
No one achieves a dream alone. There are the coaches, the teammates, the first ones, the closest ones. These are the people that made it all possible. I guess you can call this my Hall of Fame. With the right support, any dream is possible. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
At PC Mobile, we're here to help. Ready to purchase a new computer, tablet, or phone? Or do you need to get your current machine up and running? Diagnose, repair, upgrade, or replace, we can help. PC Mobile, your electronics experts in downtown Woodruff.
Music every weekend, never a cover, and drinks priced right. TV, pool, darts, and more. Happy's Pub in downtown Woodruff.
The latest weather updates. Weather Watch 12. Weather from where you live.
It's 6:16 and time now for What's Trending. Well, lend us your ears. There's a new Guinness record holder for the longest dog ears, and she may not be all ears, but she's enough ears to make it into the Guinness Book of World Records for longest ears on a living dog. She gives you, or we give you Lou, we're giving Lou a high five for her exceptional coonhound ears. Her ears are 13.38 inches long each, and they're the same length. And we could give you an earful about her cute quirks. She loves to scratch her chin on the kitchen counter and even go to the winery with her owner. Oh my gosh. Well, Lou is very, very, very cute. She's adorable, and I didn't know a dog's ears could really get that long. So this is a discovery obviously worth being in the Guinness World Records or whatever. But wow, I mean, you just have to imagine like a ruler and it being a little longer. I mean, that's some long ears. I wonder if she ever trips up on it a little bit. No?
I don't know. What I'm more curious about is what was the first idea to even go out and measure these to begin with? I wonder if it's prompting other dog owners to measure their dog's ears and take those rulers and see if they're kind of overstretching that foot mark as we have here at those 13 inches.
Maybe so, but I'm just like, if you have like ears that long, and maybe you see even the dog just tripping up over ears and not its own feet, then it's like, oh, well, that's kind of long. Maybe that's a record.
I thought this dog was going to be like a short, not like a wiener dog, but I thought it was going to be more like a beagle where like they're closer to the ground, but the fact that he can scratch his chin on the kitchen counter, he's tall enough so that his ears probably aren't tripping him up all the time, but that's cute. Like they should put bows or something on them. That'd be really cute.
Yeah, she's a cutie.
Well, something else that's really cute is there was a hippo pool party at the Cincinnati Zoo. This is the 18-year-old Tucker, who is new to the zoo, arriving from the San Francisco Zoo earlier this month. And this was his first face-to-face meeting with his new friends, 22-year-old Bibi and 4-year-old Fiona. As you can see, things went swimmingly. Tucker tips the scales at 4,500 pounds, and zoo officials hope that at some point, Tucker and Bibi will become boyfriend and girlfriend, but they have no plans to rush their courtship. Now, I think hippos are so cute, but they're also like one of the most dangerous animals in the world, but this makes my heart melt a little bit just seeing 2 hippos just be happy, or 3 of them actually now. Like, that's just so cute. I love their big snout and when they smile and everything.
Yeah, I think they're adorable too. But I actually recently learned that myself, Megan, that they could really, mess you up.
Oh, they do damage.
I did not know that. I mean, you would, I guess, assume because they're such a big animal, but it's like, no, if you, make it angry, it will not be very nice and might rip you in 2. So I was like, wow, but this is very, very cute.
Yeah, they look docile, but they will be vicious.
They can, they'll take care of the business.
They're kind of cute though. I mean, they are huge and dangerous because they are so strong. But what I'm kind of thinking about is kind of seeing these stories back to back is almost a visual of Dumbo. I almost want to think about what would you have if you had the hippo and you cross it with the dog with the long ears. I would, I'm kind of thinking of
that's
Dumbo a little bit. I just think that'd be kind of cute seeing the hippos with the long ears.
Yeah, nice thinking. Yeah. I like that.
Maybe they could use them to propel through the water.
Kind of like fins, like flippers.
Yeah. I would see that. That could definitely be helping Lou out.
Movie.
That could definitely help out Lou. Yep, we should talk to them.
Well, now moving away from Lou, just to take a little bit of a turn here now, there's one way to win a marathon, but just don't follow the correct route. And that's how 28-year-old Tyler Pence won the Quad Cities Marathon in Moline, Illinois. The Quad City Times says Pence finished in first place after a race volunteer bicyclist diverted the 2 leaders of the race off the course. The 2 runners had a little more than halfway to go to make it to the finish line, and they were disqualified, leading to Pence's win. He is the first American runner to win the race since 2001. Pence is the head track and cross country coach at the University of Illinois Springfield. And I don't know how I feel about this one. The 2 leaders being diverted off course, disqualified. I think that's, I don't know. It's a little fishy.
I think he did it on purpose, maybe to help the friend out. They should really look into that. Because the Boston Marathon, people were cheating by getting on transit buses and then like getting to the end of the line, or maybe it was the New York City Marathon. So they figured this out. So that was like years and years ago. So I'm like, maybe this was like a more holistic approach on a bike instead of on a transit bus, but to trick them like that. I mean, you have no idea where you're going. You're not running that route every day, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, and also with that, then with this one, they're still having all the work done to get to the end of the race, or so they thought. But then taking the buses, it's kind of the, I don't know, the easier way, I think, to go about
They only figured it out because they saw the time changes. They're like, there's no way you ran a mile in like this amount of time.
Oh my gosh, people are sneaky. Yeah, that is not right. Not right.
No. Well, for any animals doing anything outside today, big ears or small, or large or small, and any people out there today, it's going to be a nice day to be spent outside enjoying the outdoors this morning, waking up with kind of a stillness to the air with really no wind whatsoever, just a little bit of low visibility with some patchy fog. Otherwise, temperatures are in those upper 30s to low 40s to get started out the door this morning, so maybe having a light jacket with you and some sunscreen heading out the door and those sunglasses, because we have nothing but sunshine coming up today yet again. The difference today will be that we are going to be having the warmest day of the forecast period with the high of 77 here in the North Woods. And then for the next couple of days, we'll keep on with those 70s, but have rain chances developing by Friday afternoon. And that's going to be with decreasing temperatures. Look at Saturday, a high of 69 and having that rain chance. Those hit or miss shatters throughout the day. We'll have more on that in your full weather in just a bit. We'll be back after the break.
Green Bay fans go inside the huddle.
Your #1 source for
what's going on.
Inside the Huddle.
Who's got questions?
We'll tell you how it all went down.
Get ready.
Go Inside the Huddle with me, Aaron Jones.
Brought to you by these fine sponsors.
What does expert HVAC installation look like to you? Having a perfect reading nook on a humid day? A place to enjoy the view on a cold winter day? With a carrier system installed by Dahlquist, your home will be comfortable from room to room. Plus, you'll be getting expert installation of a system brought to you by the people who invented modern air conditioning. Contact Dahlquist today for your carrier. Turn to the experts.
Hi, this is Jenny, the manager of your local Big Deal store. Visit our store and save money while supporting local businesses. Go to AnagoBigDeals.com. That's AnagoBigDeals.com.
At US Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less. And less also means more, as in more choice. While the other guys may limit your options, at US Cellular, you choose any phone and we make it free. That's right, visit our store and any phone you see is free. Plus, get unlimited data for $30 a month and get the most out of our state-of-the-art network, wherever you choose to go. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
Newswatch 12 Today features Mugshot Monday. Do you wake up instantly at sunrise, ready to embrace the day? That's great, but for the rest of us, thank goodness for tasty Java. And it doesn't get tastier than beans roasted to perfection at Eagle River Roasters.
The best part is you can win a 12-ounce bag of coffee plus an Eagle River Roasters mug. Join us on Monday mornings to see if you're the lucky winner.
Head to WJFW.com to enter our Mugshot Monday contest.
We're here at the YMCA of the Northwoods, here with Dan Delisle, the membership director of the YMCA. Thanks so much for being with us today.
Nice to see you too. Good morning.
And so what big event do you have coming up for the little ones and for families?
So we have a Not So Scary Trail on October 23rd on Saturday from 12 to 3. And today we're asking if you could sponsor us for some sites. The sites where you can set up the sites as how you want it, as long as it's not so scary. And then we have trick-or-treaters that go through, and they go through and get goodies and candy.
Perfect. So these sites, is there a theme this year for the different sites people can set up?
This year we usually give a theme, but this year we're not. So the theme can be up to the group.
Perfect. And when will this event be taking place?
October 23rd, and it'll be taken from noon to 3 o'clock. And they can park here in the parking lot. It'll be held back in the Stony Trail behind us.
And where can they get more information about this event?
They can check us on the website at ymcnorthwoods.org or Facebook, or give us a call at 715-362-9622.
All right, well, if you're headed out to the Y this morning, or if you are off to school, just know that it's a little bit on the cool and brisk side to get started this morning, although tolerable. We're talking about middle 40s, maybe a light jacket to get going out there this morning. And then as you're getting home this afternoon, whether you're coming back from the bus stop or from any sort of plans throughout today, we'll be keeping on with that sunshine all throughout the day. So sunglasses will be handy this morning and well into the rest of the day through sunset. High temperatures today topping out into those middle 70s here in the North Woods. Now to take you around the region, here we go through this afternoon with your travel forecast. Having 80s, middle 80s expected towards the Twin Cities, and plenty of sunshine. Western Wisconsin also getting in on the 80s action, low to middle 80s, and again sunshine all day. And then looking towards the North Woods, a little bit cooler up into those upper 70s, and nothing but sun yet again. So we're going to be seeing that all widespread throughout the state of Wisconsin, including towards the Milwaukee and Chicago area. High temperatures in more of those lower 70s along the shoreline of Lake Michigan, so just a little bit cooler along the lakeshore. Otherwise, we're looking at 81 in Chicago. So a nice sunny day, warm day all around, a great day to have a birthday. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and turn it over to the birthday club.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Builders Service Incorporated, Elko.
Hi, Bob Pucci for the Take Kid Hunting Foundation. We're having the Anago Gun Show this weekend at the Langley County Fairgrounds on Highway 45. Admission is $6, 14 under are free. Show hours are Friday from 3 p.m. to 8, Saturday 9 to 5, and Sunday 9 to 3.
94.5 WRJO, playing 40 years of the Northwoods' best classic hits. WRJO is the at-work station everyone can agree on. You can go your own way. Wake up with the Wolf, weekday mornings 6 till 10, and win cash on the money wheel. 94.5 WRJO.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
At a time when misinformation is all too common on social media, we take great pride in bringing you the news that matters, that impacts your family, news you can trust. Local broadcast journalists bring you the facts, covering the stories breaking in our community and across the globe. Text TV to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on local journalism. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Don't miss 3 all-new episodes of Wednesday's most watched dramas.
We're supposed to be helping people.
We're out of beds.
You've been running this like a drive-through car wash since I got here.
Somebody's in the backseat of that car.
Oh my God.
You're not okay, that's okay.
You want to push me into a desk job?
Before you make any decisions, you gotta try and do the job again.
An all-new Chicago Wednesday, tonight on NBC.
Not only can I customize my fabric, I can choose the layout of my sectional as well. Perfect, this looks amazing.
I think it's time to upgrade this old dining room set. Lakeland Furniture and Mattress really does have every style of high-quality furniture to choose from.
Lakeland Furniture and Mattress has a large selection of in-stock furniture and mattresses. Buy it now, get it now. Visit our locations in Minocqua and Anago.
Huge auction, 3 Lakes, Wisconsin. 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner, plow truck, tools, sporting goods, building materials, home contents, and more. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auction for more details.
Take it away, boys. You're watching NBC 12 from where you live.
Right now on Newswatch 12 today, we'll tell you about what we know about a plane crash that occurred yesterday near Eagle River. Plus,
we have another picture-perfect day on the way, starting off with a beautiful sunrise. And how long will these conditions last? Well, I'll tell you in just a few minutes.
And military leaders are on Capitol Hill again today to testify about the Afghanistan withdrawal. It's Wednesday, September 29th.
Your local news and weather from where you live. Newswatch 12 today starts now.
Well, we now know 3 people were on board a small plane that crashed east of Eagle River on Tuesday.
Law enforcement were notified of the prop plane having trouble around 9:50 Tuesday morning. Crews were able to locate it around 11. Here's footage at the trailhead near the crash site. It's near Butternut Lake, just south of Route 70, about 10 or 12 miles east of Eagle River. Eyewitnesses told Newswatch 12 the plane landed in a swamp before it shattered. No word on what led to the crash or the condition of the passengers or pilots. The FAA is still investigating. Well, as we look outside, the sun is beginning to rise, and so are those temperatures, Sierra.
Absolutely. It's looking pretty beautiful. In fact, today might be a little bit warmer than it has been for the past couple of days. So for more on what to expect, let's head over to the Weather Center with Andy Kike filling in for Devin Biggs. And Andy, just like Megan said, we are starting off the day on a beautiful note.
Oh my goodness, yes we are. We have a great day on the way, starting off with a very mild, tranquil, really nice start to the day. I wanted to show you Plover to point out the little pond right here. Look at it, it looks like glass right now. So there's no wind right now at the moment, and that wind out there is going to be very light throughout the day, coming out of the southeast anywhere between 5 to 10 miles an hour, so you'll hardly notice that at all. But what you will notice is blue skies, sunshine, and those temperatures getting even warmer than yesterday. We'll be up into more of those middle to upper 70s by the time that we hit our high temperatures for today here in the North Woods. And then for the next couple of days, temperatures on a little bit of a downturn. We'll be into more of those middle 70s to close out the work week. But then getting into the weekend, we'll be back into those upper 60s, and we have rain chances returning. We'll see those developing anytime between Friday afternoon and more prominently into our Saturday. Sierra, Megan?
Thanks, Andy. A garage on Highway A south of Rhinelander burned to the ground yesterday. Firefighters received the call just after 12:30 on Tuesday afternoon. The garage was not visible from public property, but here's some footage that we do have of the fire. Several fire companies responded and were able to control the fire pretty quickly. Oneida County ambulance officials confirmed that nobody was hurt, and there's still no word on what caused that fire. Well, 24-year-old Umberto Lowe from Wausau is found competent to stand trial after the shooting death of a 30-year-old woman back in March. Lowe faces first-degree intentional homicide by use of a dangerous weapon charge for the shooting death of Lily Vang. Lowe also has domestic abuse charges against Vang, which could increase his sentence. 2 children were inside of the home at the time of the shooting, and Lowe is in jail on a $1 million cash bond. A preliminary hearing is scheduled for December 21st.
Last week, Wisconsin had the biggest percentage increase of COVID-19 cases in the country, but this week we appear to be making progress. On Tuesday, the State Department of Health Services reports just over 3,000 new cases, but our daily average for the last week is dropping down to about 2,500 new cases per day. Daily death numbers had been holding steady, though, on Tuesday, and they were up. DHS reports 34 new deaths on Tuesday from COVID-19 and the most since early February. We're now averaging about 17 per day over the last week.
In Wisconsin, DHS leaders say they stand before the FDA and CDC recommendations involving COVID-19 booster shots. Right now, people over the age of 65 or who live in long-term care facilities or have underlying health conditions can receive a booster of the Pfizer vaccine 6 months after they had their second shot. Again, so far, this is only for people who received the Pfizer vaccine. Moderna and Johnson & Johnson are working on getting their booster approved very soon.
Tuesday was National Voter Registration Day, and volunteers from the League of Women Voters were celebrating at Nicolet College by spreading the word and trying to get people signed up. They say they were glad to be sharing information about the importance of voting with others.
It is important for our government to function at its highest level, for everyone to have access to voting and to exercise that right.
Volunteers say that voting is a civic responsibility as a U.S. citizen, adding voting is about choosing who you want to represent you.
There are plenty of issues that speak to everyone, and the only way we have to affect the change we want to see is at the polling place.
You can register to vote or see if you're registered and update your voting information at myvote.wi.gov.
Well, the battle over Wisconsin's political lines continue to heat up. Governor Evers said it's unlikely he will sign into law any maps drawn by the Republican-controlled legislature that are based on the current ones, which GOP lawmakers say is their intention. The legislature is scheduled to approve guidelines for drawing new political boundary lines that require making the new maps adhere as closely as possible to ones drawn a decade ago. Those Republican-drawn maps were enacted in 2011, and many Democrats believe they give Republicans a disproportionate amount of seats relative to their statewide vote totals. The legislature is preparing to vote on new maps this year as part of a once-a-decade job of redistricting.
The Wisconsin State Senate approved a bill that would increase the penalty for abusing animals in the state. The bill would increase the penalty from $500 to a felony and a 3.5-year prison sentence if the perpetrator knows that the actions could or did cause harm to the animal. Serious injury would result in up to 6 years in prison. The vote goes to the State Assembly next week. Trains are rolling again, though, through part of rural Montana where a train derailment killed 3 people over the weekend. The rural Montana rail line, a major shipping and passenger thoroughfare, has reopened. BNSF, who maintains the track, says that they have been regularly inspected, but with several cars still stopped just off the tracks, cleanup continues at the scene. Investigators are still at a loss for what may have led to the crash, with initial evidence ruling out speed and weather as a possible cause.
A man who was already sentenced to life in prison for killing 4 people at a massage business outside Atlanta last March pleaded not guilty Tuesday to shooting 4 others at 2 massage centers inside that city. At a brief hearing before Fulton County Superior Court Judge Ural Granville, Robert Aaron Long sat quietly, sometimes chatting with his attorneys. He already pleaded guilty in July to 4 counts of murder and other charges in the shooting deaths of people at a Cherokee County spa. The 22-year-old received 4 sentences of life without parole plus an additional 35 years. All 8 shootings took place on the same day across 2 counties in March. 6 of the 8 slain victims were women of Asian descent. And if convicted in Fulton County, Long could face execution. A new hearing was set for November 23rd.
A move in the Senate pushes the government a step closer to shutdown. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell blocked the latest effort by Democrats to advance a debt ceiling bill, objecting to a move by Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer to bypass the 60-vote threshold, avoiding the need for GOP votes. The bill would fund the government and extend its credit until December. The deadline to raise the debt limit is October 18th, and the deadline to avoid a government shutdown is this Thursday night.
Well, some of the nation's top military leaders will be back on Capitol Hill this morning, a day after being grilled by senators about the country's withdrawal from Afghanistan. And those military leaders are contradicting President Biden on at least one key issue. NBC's Chris Pallone is on Capitol Hill to explain.
As the largest air evacuation in history. For the first time since the Afghanistan withdrawal, the nation's top military leaders testified about it under oath, offering blunt assessments of the nation's 2-decade war there.
What's that all say?
Strategically, the war is lost. The enemy's in Kabul. Senators pressing the defense secretary, chair of the Joint Chiefs, and CENTCOM commander on whether they advise President Biden to maintain a U.S. presence in the country.
I recommended that we maintain 2,500 troops in Afghanistan.
That testimony directly contradicting what the president said in August.
No one said that to me that I can recall.
The White House later sidestepped questions about the discrepancy.
There were recommendations made by a range of his advisors, something he welcomed.
The president has insisted leaving troops in Afghanistan would have prolonged the nation's longest war indefinitely. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin told senators escalation would have been inevitable.
Certainly, you'd be in a fight with the Taliban. And you'd have to reinforce yourself.
Joint Chiefs Chairman Mark Milley, admitting he was a source for 3 books about the Trump administration, insisted his call to a Chinese counterpart detailed in one book was a routine step and was not meant to undermine then-President Trump. I am certain that President Trump did not intend to attack the Chinese. My task at that time was to de-escalate. Round 2 today as a House committee also looks for answers. Chris Pallone, NBC News, Washington.
Coming up next in sports, we'll have a recap of the local volleyball games that took place Tuesday night.
That's right. Plus, we'll see how the Brewers matched up against the St. Louis Cardinals.
And when we get back, we'll take a full look at your forecast. But right now, waking up to temperatures in the 40s and some 50s. But what's coming up, I'll tell you after the break.
Imagine whipping up a batch of homemade cookies right after lunch while you're still at work. Well, we can, and we did. And today, we're sharing the results.
You've heard the saying, if it looks like bacon and it tastes like sausage, it's probably Johnsonville sausage strips. Oh, you never heard that? Well, sausage strips are pretty new. They're strips of sausage in amazing flavors like maple and chorizo. You can find this meaty miracle butter bacon, even though it's sausage.
Whoa.
Menards is your destination for your next flooring project. No matter the type of flooring you want, we are sure to have it. Bring realistic wood and tile looks to your home with water-resistant, super-fast flooring. It's fast and easy to install. From durable laminate flooring to waterproof vinyl plank, super-fast flooring is perfect for any room. Get 11% off super-fast flooring. Save with 11% off everything at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Did you know that someone turns 50 every 7 seconds? So we're over 50. Let's have a little fun.
Join us for Boomer Expo, presented by Ho Chunk Gaming Wittenberg, Saturday, October 2nd at the Central Wisconsin Convention and Expo Center in Rothschild from 9 to 3 p.m.
Explore products and services in the areas of health, wellness, travel, finance, and more, with giveaways, screenings, and seminars.
Visit wasaboomers.com to reserve your booth or for more information.
Free admission, everyone's welcome. Boomer Expo is brought to you by Sunrise Broadcasting and these fine sponsors.
Hey, beer lovers! Saturday, October 2nd from 2 till 6. Join Merrill Park and Rec and Newswatch 12 at the 13th Annual Lincoln Lager Barley Fest, presented by Dave's County Market. Merrill's Smith Recreation Center will be filled with brewers from all over the state, giving you the chance to sample more than 100 crafts and micros and to talk beer with the pros. Tickets are $25 in advance at Dave's County Market, the Smith Center, the Merrill Chamber, Ballyhoo's in Merrill, Sports Fan Radio in Wausau, and online at llbarleyfest.com. All proceeds benefit the Merrill Park Endowment Fund.
Welcome back. Thank you for joining me for your full Wednesday morning forecast. I wanted to bring you down to Plover this morning to look at the water. Look at it right now. It looks like glass out there. So it's very calm and still out there this morning with a beautiful sunrise well underway. Temperatures at 40 degrees. And as you can see, clear skies and no wind. And it feels like that 40 degrees. We have dry air out there right now. So no humidity, but we will be talking about that in just a few minutes into later parts of this week. Now, what we have going on today for our weather maker is going to be a center of high pressure that's tracking off to the east. These have a clockwise sort of flow to them, and they spiral downwards going to the surface with sinking air, and that creates pretty stable and nice tranquil environments for where these high pressure centers are, and that's influencing our region today. In fact, this is pretty strong high pressure pumping in a light southeast breeze, anywhere between 5 to 10 miles an hour. You'll hardly notice that. And this is so strong, in fact, it's holding off our next weather maker, seeing that right now into the Great Plains as a cold front is slowly tracking its way off towards our area. This will be bringing in our next chance for rain Friday afternoon into Saturday, and maybe even delivering a rumble of thunder on Friday, but not talking about any severe weather or even any significant thunderstorms. I'm thinking maybe just hearing a little bit of that thunder outside. Otherwise, for today, we're going to be feeling like July, and we'll be feeling that like that again for the next couple of days. More like a mild July sort of day, not talking about 90s or even pushing towards the hundreds, but even 80s with some humidity will make for that summer-like feel returning to the area. And then we have rain chances to close out the week and end our nice dry and warm spell. So that's going to be into the weekend, as we'll have those couple chances for rumbles of thunder into Friday. Now, coming up for our temperatures for the rest of the week. So today is going to be that highest day of the week with our high temperatures in the upper 70s to near 80 degrees. Thursday to Friday, cooling off just a smidge, getting to more of those middle 70s. And now I want to pay attention to Friday to Saturday. It's going to be a little bit cooler out there, but we do have more of that mugginess returning. So dew points on the rise. This will make for these temperatures to feel a little bit warmer, having that kind of a little bit of a July flavor coming on back to end the week into the weekend. After that, we're having temperatures more kind of back to reality near our average high of 63 in Rhinelander for this time of year. Now, getting into the weekend, here we go, seeing that rainmaker on the way. So it'll come into the afternoon to evening, starting off Friday with some of those light scattered showers, maybe a little bit of thunder. We'll wait till Saturday to have more of those showers throughout the area. No big soakers for the area, kind of splash and dash rainfall as we head throughout the day. But for now, we're enjoying that sunshine today thanks to that high pressure over the area, with high temperatures near 77 degrees in Rhinelander. Overnight down to those middle to upper 40s, 47 here, with mostly clear skies and a little bit of fog late. That shouldn't be too big of a deal. And then we get into Thursday. Thursday just a tad cooler, down to 76. Mostly sunny skies yet again. It'll be another great day. Get out and enjoy these next couple of days, because coming up for your 7-day forecast, brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress, will show those rain chances developing Friday into Saturday, and we're cooling on off starting off the next work week with highs in the 60s. Sierra? Megan?
Thanks, Andy. A North Central Wisconsin volleyball team set a league record last night.
That and the Brewers went up against the red-hot St. Louis Cardinals. Griffin Stroin has more.
Tuesday is always a huge volleyball day for high schools all around North Central Wisconsin, and yesterday was no exception. We'll start things off in Anago. The Red Robins in a battle with GNC foe Northland Pines. In the first set of this one, Anago setting up for a spike, but Paris Croker says not today. A big-time block at the net. Eagles are up 7. Red Robins battled all night, though. This time, it's Jenna Szerzynski giving Pine some taste of their own medicine with a block of her own. And then later, it's Szerzynski again, this time on offense. She hammers one right down the middle. Eagles can't make the play. Red Robins are still down 5, though. Pines returning the serve. Maddie Messenberger shoots one right here down the left line. Eagles win in straight sets. Then up US 45, the Elko Hornets were hosting Three Lakes. Blue Jays won the first set and looking to keep on rolling. Mari Schwoz with an absolute hammer of a spike. Blue Jays are up early in this set. But the Hornets, they weren't giving up. Emily Moore, she's going to get the ball here. Just poke it over the net. It falls for the point. But Three Lakes was too dominant in this one. The Blue Jays say, meet me at the rim with this block. And then a few points later, Carmen Cornelius, she's going to get on the action with a spike of her own. Looks a little weird, but hey, it's going to get the job done. Three Lakes wins this match 3-0. It was a record-breaking night for the Mosinee volleyball team. They set the GNC undefeated streak at 51 matches after defeating Lakeland Union in 3 straight sets. The Antigo boys hockey team used to have that record from 2013 to 2018, but it now belongs to the Mosinee volleyball team. Abby Martin led the team with 11 kills, while Alexis Jonas had 33 assists. Now, congrats to Mosinee. What a weekend it was for the Brewers. It started off with Bob Uecker Day, then Ryan Braun retired a Brewer, and then the team won the NL Central. Can't get better than that, but maybe just for one team. Maybe they had it better. That was the St. Louis Cardinals. They were on a 16-game win streak. Luis Urias and the crew hoping to end it. And in the fourth, Urias launches a bomb into left field. His 22nd homer of the year. Milwaukee takes a 2-run lead, but that wouldn't last long. Bottom of the inning, Dylan Carlson gets a hold of that fastball. It just goes over the wall. This was Woodruff's last inning pitching. Brewers making sure his pitch count is low heading into the postseason. And the bullpen would lose the lead. Granted, Avi Garcia is not helping with that play. It goes right past them. The Cardinals are going to score. St. Louis wins their 17th game in a row. Plus, they clinch the final wild card spot in the victory. Game 2 of the series is tonight. All right, Brewers, come on. Let's get rid of this win streak. I don't want to see the Cardinals winning anymore. Tonight has to be the night.
Thanks, Griffin. I think we're all on the same page with that. The Brewers really need to win this tonight and the next few nights. Yep. Well, coming up, the Eagle River Cranberry Festival is back this weekend, and organizers are reminding people to reserve their tour and wine tastings ahead of time.
That's right, but first, Howard is in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen with the recipe for oatmeal cranberry cookies.
Mr. Food Test Kitchen is brought to you by Golden Carrot Jewelers and Creative Kitchen and Bath Studio.
The other day after lunch, we were all craving freshly baked cookies. Fortunately for us, that's a perk of working in the test kitchen. At most jobs, you can't just stop what you're doing and whip up a batch of cookies at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But we can, and we did. And the results were so good that we couldn't wait to share the recipe with you. So here we go. The first thing we do is combine some flour, baking soda, and cinnamon. Then, in a large bowl, we beat together some butter along with both white and brown sugar until it's creamy. To that, we add some eggs and a splash of vanilla. Now, we slowly add the flour mixture until everything comes together. Next, we stir in some quick cooking oats, dried cranberries, and a handful of walnuts. After dropping the dough by spoonfuls onto a couple of baking sheets, these cookies are ready for the oven. You'll know they're done when they puff up and are golden. And with the scent of cinnamon wafting through the house, it's practically impossible to let these cool before tasting one. To get the recipe that all of us here in the test kitchen just love, visit our website and type in oatmeal cranberry cookies. I'm Howard with Kelly.
Test kitchen favorite.
Where today we found a freshly baked way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Bolger Cremation and Funeral Services of Woodruff, serving families from all walks of life. Cremation, funerals, pre-planning, monuments, veteran services.
Here at Jameson's Whiskey, darling, we are more than a coffee bar. We are artists, creators, thinkers, and doers who share a common goal, building a strong community of makers with trust and lifetime values. Be sure to stop, shop, and sip with us in downtown Crandon. At Big Valley Ford, we have a great selection of gently used trucks, SUVs, and cars, and we are ready to help you find the right vehicle to explore the North Woods. Big Valley Ford is passionate about every vehicle that enters our service center, and our team of technicians are here to help with all of your service needs. Whether you are looking for a new or used vehicle or need to get your current ride back on the road, stop into Big Valley Ford in Ewan, Michigan, and experience the Big Valley difference.
Medical bills, missed time at work, life-changing injuries, household expenses. When you're the victim of an accident, it can feel like the weight of the entire world is on your shoulders. But we've dedicated our personal injury law firm to help take this crippling burden off your back. Habish, & Rotier. We fight for what's right.
The North Woods can be a hotbed of severe weather. To stay up to the minute on when and where storms will hit, tune in to the weather team you can count on, Weather Watch 12. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller and meteorologists Devin Biggs and Andrew Keycaper break down severe weather live on WJFW, Facebook Live, and the WJFW Weather app, so you and your family can be prepared and safe from severe weather. Weather Watch 12, from where you live. NBC Newswatch 12, news from where you live. This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Sleep Central in Minocqua.
Eagle River's annual Cranberry Fest is this weekend, and organizers want to remind you to reserve your spot for the Cranberry Marsh Tours wine tastings ahead of time.
That's right. Tours start on Thursday and run through Sunday. They leave from the Eagle River Chamber of Commerce and Visitor Center. And prices are $8 for adults and $5 for children 12 and under. Children 3 and under are free, and if they can sit on an adult's lap. And you can make your reservation and check out scheduled tour times by calling the Eagle River Chamber of Commerce and Visitors Center. And that just, I mean, that sounds like a lot of fun. I feel like cranberry's really been the topic lately.
Yeah.
But cranberry wine, I don't know if you've had it before, Megan. It's really good. It's nice and crisp. It's not too much.
Yeah.
So I think that'd be a really fun thing to do.
And especially all the foods with cranberries in them. You can't beat it. I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. But something else we can't go wrong, or hopefully won't be wrong about today, is the trivia question. So let's go over to Andy. What do we have for today, Andy?
Yeah, hey Sierra, what we have for today is a question about severe weather, particularly tornadoes. I wanted to ask today, what is the only month from 1950 until 2020 that Wisconsin has not experienced a tornado in? Was it November, December, January, or February? We'll have that answer after the break.
Next Jeopardy! It's history in the making with 30-game winner Matt Amodio. And
everyone's favorite category, Johnny Gilbert reciting 80s lyrics.
On Jeopardy!
Weekdays at 4:30 on NBC 12.
It's all gone. We better go get some more Minocqua popcorn. What do you think? Let's go.
We're gonna take off and have a great day together.
What kind of popcorn do you think you want today?
Cheese and caramel?
No, I'd like something new today. The cheesy potato puffs.
Good choice.
Hi, Bob Pucci for the Take Kid Hunting Foundation. We're having the Anago Gun Show this weekend at the Langley County Fairgrounds on Highway 45. Admission is $6, 14 under are free. Show hours are Friday from 3 p.m. to 8, Saturday 9 to 5, and Sunday 9 to 3.
Hi, I'm Dr. Justin Scher, DC with the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau. Are you one of the millions of people suffering with the symptoms of peripheral neuropathy? Your symptoms may include numbness and tingling in your feet or hands, difficulty sleeping from leg or foot discomfort, and debilitating balance problems. I have good news for you. You can now get relief with our breakthrough treatment method without the use of drugs or surgery. Our treatments help to heal damaged nerves that cause peripheral neuropathy. If left untreated, you may eventually end up with a walker or wheelchair, so don't delay. Call our office now to schedule an appointment to see if our treatment methods are right for you. We will do a painless neuropathy severity exam to determine the amount of nerve loss. If you qualify for our treatment, it can truly change your life. Start living your life pain-free. Call today.
At US Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less. And less also means more, as in more choice. While the other guys may limit your options, at US Cellular, you choose any phone and we make it free. That's right, visit our store and any phone you see is free. Plus, get unlimited data for $30 a month and get the most out of our state-of-the-art network, wherever you choose to go. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
Good morning, guys. Coming up on Today with tomorrow night's deadline fast approaching, we will have the very latest on that heated fight in Washington to try and avoid a government shutdown. Also ahead, we are live at today's pivotal hearing in Britney Spears' fight to regain control of her life. Plus, the director of a new Netflix documentary on the controversial case will join us live. All that, and Savannah has an exclusive conversation with Jon Stewart, what he's revealing about his return to TV and how time away shaped that new show. Plus, the talent he's picked up that's not quite music to his family's ears when we see you in just a little bit, right here on Today.
And before we leave you this morning, a special birthday shout out to our Minocqua Popcorn winner this morning, Braun Big John from Lac du Flambeau. Happy birthday and congratulations. You won a half-gallon bucket of gourmet popcorn from Minocqua Popcorn.
To enter that special someone or co-worker into the Newswatch 12's birthday club, just head over to WJFW.com at least 2 weeks before their special day, and that's where you can enter their name and upload a photo for us to air. You can also send us a photo and information to the station at Northwoods Birthday Club, 3217 County Road G in Rhinelander.
And the show's not over yet, ladies. I want to ask you that trivia question here one more time. What month have we not experienced a tornado in from 1950 to now? What do you guys all think?
I'm going to say February.
I'm going to say C, January.
It is February.
Yay.
There was no tornadoes in February. All the other months, 5 tornadoes or less. November, December, January with only 3. So fun little fact there. But for today, no severe weather, nothing even close to that, as we have sunshine all day and high temperatures near 77 degrees. And guess what? We'll rinse and repeat it for tomorrow. Just maybe a smidge cooler with the highs in the more of the middle 70s. But then rain chances return by the weekend, and we're cooling off by early parts of next week.
Well, that's awesome. And look, make sure you get out there and enjoy your day, and we will see you tomorrow morning.